Welcome back, everyone, to another Change Collective. You've got myself, Matt from Lavo, and my good friend Frischka from Fresh by Frischka. Today, I want to look to Frischka and ask her. We talked last week about the sponsor and the three core roles that they do, but have you got any tips that you can share that can really infuse and embed the whole aspect of building a coalition? Because I think that's a real key element.
Yeah, so building a coalition is often the hardest task that a sponsor has. And the tips to help manage this process include presenting a compelling case for the change. People often don't put in enough effort to really paint the future state really vividly. You know, facts, data, outcomes, benefits, and also case studies of the risks of not changing. Another one would be to use tailored and plain language. No mumbo jumbo, no MBA speak, no tech terminology. Just keep it simple so that it resonates with audiences right from the exec to the shop level. And number 3 would be to build out a sponsor coalition map. You know, it's not an org chart, but it's mapping who are the key players, who are the influencers, who are the fence sitters, and dividing and conquer, right? Who's going to tackle which person? How are we going to get them on board? The 4th tip that I had would be to equip sponsors and changer agents. You know, don't let them go in blind. Like, give them key talking points. Hold a briefing for them to really clarify their roles and responsibilities. And lastly, would be coaching. So sponsors, they're not Superman. They're people just like us, and everybody can benefit from a little bit of coaching every now and then. So those are my top 5 tips. What about you, Matt?
I love them. I think that last point that you made also, that they're not superheroes. They are people just like you and I and everyone else around. They need assistance. They need coaching. They need that support to be able to drive the change in the right direction. And that's what we as change leaders can do to help those leaders within the organisation to drive that change.
Yep.
Brilliant. As always, thank you again. Well, that's another episode of the Change Collective. Thanks very much for staying tuned, and we'll see you next time.